don't have to look anymore now that I've seen you. I don't have to dream anymore now that you came true. I'm already yours. I don't have to look anymore now that I've seen you. I don't have to dream anymore now that you came true. I'm already yours. I'm already yours. I don't have to look anymore now that I've seen you. I don't have to dream anymore now that you came true. I'm already yours.
Yeah, it's me. So, quite simply, as the title suggests, once again, I will do Photoshop coloring of drawings I've already drawn. Some I did, well, one of them is the girl for, might be or may not be the X-Men girl for the Spider-Man movie, so I'll color that image in. Then I got an image I drew of Matt Mead and Scarlett from So Thorough Joe Burrow's video on Melton covering the drama there with Kiki in there. And speaking of Kiki, the final thing is once again the meow meow between her and Mary Jane that I drew tonight on Pat Dixon's show. So if you wanted to see me draw it, well, you had to have watched that show. If you didn't, you missed out, because I don't think he keeps those up at, So, oh well. But you'll see me color that particular image. A bit more metaphorical take on the whole thing. So anyway, that's the deal. That's what I'll do. Since I smashed my ass for several hours on Pat's show, I can't do more than one more. It's my own damn fault, But I just sat there laughing and everything, and then my back's hurting. Oh, God. And then it's like, well, then leave, stupid. But I wouldn't. No. I don't know. It always just feels like it's the wrong thing to do. But it probably wasn't. I probably needed to get up and walk around a time or two. But yeah. Anyway, whatever. What's done is done. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this business of the drawings. Yeah? Yep. So I'll slide Photoshop over, and there we are. Oh, I forgot to do the, since I'm probably not going to have a whole lot to say, I'm going to run out of things to say, so I'll play this little soundtrack thing, and, that'll play in the background as I bring color to these, black and white drawings.
I don't have to look anymore now that I've seen you. I don't
All
have
right,
to dream
first up,
anymore
here's Meade and Scarlett as they appeared, where apparently we're discussing the potential for Scarlett to go visit her mother. Apparently wasn't doing well, and the idea was she wanted to go well see mom, and but there was some suspicion. Don't want that to happen. So the theory goes is, well, he doesn't want her outside of his control. If she goes to her mother, mom's like, you need to get away from this guy. That kind of thing. That would be the suggestion, the suspicion. And there was a couple of things, and she was saying, well, he won't let me. She made reference to jumping out of the window, saying maybe it's badass to do, maybe not. I don't know. It's difficult to follow. But anyway, that's how that unfolded. Damn, I don't. Does Matt have brown eyes? I'm gonna guess he does. I really don't know. See, it's one of those things. Well, for some reason I didn't pay attention. Because didn't even think to look. But I didn't remember. I think that the hat did look like that. I think it did have, maybe not that orange, but something akin to it. Oh, damn it. No, his shirt was not flesh colored. I do recall that it wasn't. Though I don't really recall anything else. But again, as I have stressed repeatedly on these little art show demonstration, whatever the hell it is, that I have an artistic license, so I can just make it up. See, I put these little designs there, like a baseball shirt, but I don't know. And, I don't, so I'll just make it all this sort of muted blue, gray shirt type thing. And maybe it was. Yeah? I mean, I could say, hey, I wasn't there, but I did see the video, so I'm like, so I can't really. But anyway, but it was quite the emotional ordeal. Scarlett was upset. She kept crying and stuff. And Kiki wanted it. Kiki's really bummed, because she wanted to do a funny show. It was all silly, and they giggled and laughed about stuff. But I guess Scarlett wasn't in the mood for some reason. Oh, yeah, and then Matt pops in here and there. And at one point, he did ask, are you guys okay? And Matt said, no. So anyway, the suggestion here would be that there's some sort of abusive situation between the two. Matt is being controlling and dominating of Scarlett, or Scarlett gets mad at him and then plays this up to screw with him and get people all pissed off at him. That's right. Or combination of the two. But ultimately, if she is doing that, the question was, right, this was, Melton's show. Melton was doing this. And then also, even Kiki eventually came to the conclusion, was like, well, look, if she's bullshitting about this constantly, stirring up the poop on this against Matthew. What are you still doing? Then it comes down to, hey, this isn't just some girl who wants to have sex with he said the DJ really loved his dog, but beyond music he was kinda lazy. At the Casa Diablo, sell your soul. And in that case, clean from the pole. At the Casa Diablo, he's got problems, and he's ill-equipped to do it. So it could be. But I mean, a lot of it was wouldn't let her leave, wanted to go to her mother's, and then he would come on later saying that, oh boy, we're trying to get her to her mother's, and it's like, oh, you can't buy a ticket? It seems like that would have been done already. I don't know. What are we missing? Well, it could be any number. So then it's like, after, you know, then he comes back on to talk to Keanu, and he's like, well, why would you do that? Well, he's got to repair whatever damage that is, because it's just all of a sudden, you know, she's crying, they're arguing, and then it's time to end the stream, and then Kiki shuts it off before he's shutting it off, And geez, it's almost like a Blair Witch ending, you know, it's something like that. And then so he comes on later, and Keanu's got Ava on the show with her, and then Ava's like, what's going on here? You know? Great. So that's the one assessment just based on the visuals. Now, let's say, all right, this isn't going well. Scarlett's got problems and stuff, and if Matt is not really a contribution or isn't abusing her to the point that there doesn't seem to be any evidence of physical abuse, doesn't seem to have any injuries that are visible. There was the incident when he shoved her off the chair, or off of him, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what, but you know, she went on the floor. And that sort of thing. So it just be, but it's volatile in the sense that they keep having these meltdowns. So let's say they just break up, you know, and then it's she's not Mead's concern anymore after that. Well, you know, Scarlett is a problem to herself. I mean, there's just no two ways about it. So, even with Mr. Mead out of the picture, it just doesn't look great for Miss Hampton. Not the greatest thing for Christmas, but there it is. And that's a long-winded people have been known to come back from these things. At least do a little better currently. I gotta admit, it seems unlikely. obsessive about her. That's just the way he is. He's abusive to her in some form or fashion. Definitely, this will not be getting any better. And but I think there was like when the dust up happened over the initial video, she's the one that recorded and then put on text. And then later I had this response that everybody was blowing it out of proportion and the inmates were talking about and all that sort of stuff. But one of her responses was, yeah, I'm not breaking up with him because I'm not going to go live in the street. So, so your only option for a place to stay is your boyfriend. If you break up with him, you're going to be living in the street. So, but what if he really is abusive to you? Then, So, a lot of disturbing elements. And again, can't say one knows the entire story other than the two involved. There was some other woman in there. Couldn't quite see who she was. No, not that I would recognize if it did. But, I don't know, maybe she saw more. But ultimately, a lot of it just came back. Hey, Kiki wanted a funny show. Well, it wasn't happening. See how the filter. Careful line. Get lost. The agony. Give me a few minutes as the hand goes numb, as I smash it into the corner of the table as I'm working the mouse. There we go. I don't know that their eyes are blue, but let's just pretend. You can always get contact lenses. Don't do that. Oh, damn it. Oh, you just don't understand the agony. Oh, wait. You gotta, AI background. I mean, you don't see much of it. That's all.
and flapping lips all over a bag of chips. Jackass thug needs the knife, kisses the floor while he bleeds out his life at the Boogie Deep Bodega. Name your flavor at the Boogie Deep Bodega. Forever later at the Boogie Deep Bodega. Boogie Deep Bodega.
Now to add the layer.
Boogie Deep Bodega.
To go over. The details is gone. Oops. Oh, crap. So many bucks.
If you fall,
There, that'll work.
never ever crawl, head held high, overall, big, tall, beat the egg, maybe even break a leg, behemoth, nobody holds the door for you, and I am aware that they do stare, and are they aware? I don't care. Big, tall, overall. If you fall, never ever crawl, head held high, overall, big, tall, beat the egg, maybe even break a leg, behemoth, nobody holds the door for you, and I am aware that they do stare, and are they aware? I don't care, big and tall overall.
Yeah, too much. So I'll take it down a little. All right. A little more, maybe. There we go. And Whoops. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. There's the bill. That's the picture. A. Thompson says, Merry Christmas, Doug. Merry Christmas, A. Thompson. If I had your address, I would love to send you some Japanese pens and stuff. Yeah, I guess I need to get a P.O. box or stuff like that. But I appreciate the thought. That's nice. Let's see. I'm in the wrong thing. There we go. So, yeah, I guess that's all there is to do, really, with that one. I'll have to go look at. Oh, wait, I could even set that up right now. Whilst we wait. Yeah. All right. No. Go to the usual place for. Vintage comic. That'll work. Let's see what that cooks up. Well, okay. I guess we'll go ahead and do the X-Men girl. Well, let's see. Nope. Pants. There too. Might as well do that. This one. There we go. Bloop. All right. Okay, so we'll have to add a few lines for that. Alright, that looks like that's all here. Alright. Boop. I can't remember. I think it was like that. Yeah, no, look at that. I'm gonna change that. Oh no, this is, well, I guess I'll go ahead and do it. Here we go. Mixed. Okay. I guess that'll work. It's almost as if she has it braided. Yeah. Oh, what are you doing? Don't do that. Whoops. Yeah, no, wrong button. We'll do this. We'll put that. We'll take some of that. Put it there. And then index finger. Yeah, yeah. All right. That one now. Maybe like that, I think. All right. Oh, just stop it. And then sort of these X's on her feet. All right, there you go. See, that's kind of the basic deal. Now, I guess I'll just do this for the time being. Make sure this is all connected. Gonna need you to do that. Gonna need this to just go away. Ah, damn it, wrong brush. Again. There you go. All right. Okie dokie. All right. Moving right along. Yeah. And I don't know, maybe this. Move in here. All right. There we are. And then the hair, of course. Damn! I should have known. Oh. Yeah, really should have. I mean, I just thought it would be easy. I was so wrong. All right. What the? Oh. Oh. Okie doke. Ah, jeez. There we are. Come on. Don't be all like that. Okay. Bloop. Bloop. Oh. Oh. Bloop. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. There we are. Okay, let me rest the hand for a bit. Oh, jeez. Oh. Jeez Louise. Oh. All right. Put the layer. And then we go back in. And, you know, do stuff like this. Okay. Whoops. Oh, damn, that's not what that is. Ah, I forgot. All right. Maybe just stick to the lines. No, stupid. There, that's better. actually part of the headset. B. Whoops. Wrong one. There. All right. Okay. Now, to get rid all that. There too. All right. Now. And we cut the picture, then we paste it. All right. Kinda, sorta. All right. Whoop. All right. Okay. Whoops. No, no. Uh, hmm. All right, that'll do it. Then we got to repair some of this, like so. Damn it. Didn't catch that. All right. This too can be fixed. Okay. All right. Come on. All right. Ta-da, there you are. Jean Grey. I don't know. Marvel Girl, the Phoenix, all that stuff. Ta-da. Congratulations. This should work out great. Jeez. These aren't good options at all. Probably ask it to do it again. Frankfurt says, hello, Doug. Tommy Jordan. Something. I don't know. Hi, Tommy. Geez, why is it taking so long? Oh, there it is. What about the other one? Neither one looks like the one I need it to be, but we'll see what we can do. All right, that's it for Marble Girl. So now we'll do, well, I guess just use that one and move our Dabble versus Power couple over to this room. Uh-huh. And there we go. There's no recognition of the room they were actually in. But again, for the purposes of, I don't know, background and whatnot, I'm going to put that there. We will half-tone the pattern. Oh, whoa. We don't want that. There we go. Come on. Half-tone pattern. And then, there you go. There's some amount of separation. All right. Darken it a little. Yeah, it still doesn't look all that accurate at all, but it might work. Yeah. Well, that's what it came up with. So we'll we'll leave it at that. That'll, Da. He won't let me leave. What? Babe, no. Yeah. Essentially. Is there enough to make a case? No, not really. Possibly. I mean, certainly if, like, neighbors heard them fighting and stuff like that, cops would show up, probably arrest both of them. If there's, any items within the home, there's that too. But nevertheless, they would get released pretty quick and probably not a whole lot follow-up unless they really did collect evidence of serious injury and or assault, so on and so forth. So that's about it. But oh boy, it doesn't look good. It looks really, really bad. Yeah. Tommy, OMG, Mead, laughing his ass off. Well, yes. I was watching So Thorough, Joe Burrow, who had the highlights and everything on it, courtesy of Nobody Likes Onions, doing the in-depth coverage and analysis of the events. And, well, I guess the story of the saga continues for the moment. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's just as simple as, hey, maybe it all works out, It was this rough patch that they had. Years later, when they're old together and they're sitting in their rocking chairs and they can laugh about it, that'd be nice. Or, they break up and never have anything to do with one another again. And maybe, just maybe, Scarlett, I don't know. Anyway, so here we have everyone's favorite cat fight. So, of course, this will be the third illustration I've done on the subject between Kiki and Mary Jane Murphy. So let's make sure Kiki's poofed tail is all connected. Oh, what are you doing? All out of there. And the same thing for Mary Jane's poofy tail. Their tail's all poofy because they're, it's the cat fight. Like cats start screaming at one another. Like that, And a lot of times it's just that, because they're both terrified to do anything. But then eventually one jumps and the other one jumps, and they're like just a big ball of fur, and the hair goes flying everywhere. It's like the floor of a Walmart on Black Friday, stuff like that, and hence the Aphytus deccatus. That is known to occur from time to time. This one, they're fighting over Ava. Kind of, sort of. But there's always something enticing about cat fights, What are you going to do? You can't look away. So, whoops. Got to eliminate the background here. And I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know what background I've had. The previous one, I put him in a boxing match, and I got several AI imagery left over for the boxing match that never happened, with Aaron Himholt saying he would go to Hackamania if they were to all box him or some crap like that. And then it was one excuse after another to not do it, so he was never really serious about it. But anyway, I did a series of images on it, and of course, to save time, of course, and to indulge my laziness, decided not to draw the ring. So I would just use AI for the background. Oh, jeez. The main art was my drawings of the participants, No one really gives a crap about the background. But it's just nice for it to be there and be, the background. So that's, that's what that did. So anyway, that was that one. I suppose I could still put, because I got several of them that I did. And I put those in the Doodleverse comic book. Which, I need to advertise that a little more. At the end of the show, I'll hop over there and, show you the site, see the sounds. There's no sounds. All right. So basically, I figured Kiki would be the black cat, sorta, kinda, sorta. But I decided the belly would have a white fur, and the patty paws. Yeah, the patty paws. Kitty cat patty paws. But also remained a white. So, there you go. See? And then all this cross-hatching and for, I don't know, texture. Something like that. And then for Mary Jane, I decided it would be a solid color. To differentiate the two cats. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wah, 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 wah. Da, 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 da. Hello. Wah, 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 wah. Do, 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 do. There we go. You never quite get it all. Just, jeez. Come on. There we are. That's. You could do the hair. Yeah, probably could. Just do it like that, and then work on it after. We'll get it in post. So I'm not giving her gray hair. I mean, kind of at the moment, but don't worry. This can all be fixed. It can. If only life could operate as Photoshop does. Imagine the wonders I could do. Well, it ain't, so I can't. All right, so take care of that. Oh, probably. All right, damn it. Do it like that. You're gonna be that way about it. All right, there we go. Yeah, see, it's great. Holy crap! Where does the time go? I gotta stuff to do. You know the drill. Oops. Oop. Eh? All right. Now, let's go ahead. Put some flesh color on the human part of this. Typically use this color for Kiki's lips. There we go. There she is. All right, good enough. Good enough. Yes. Oh, now what do you... What? Oh, no, what happened? Oh, geez. Well, you know, you break out and... Oh. There we go. Maybe put that there. Oh, geez, Louise. Could you just... Thank you. There you go. See? There we go. And I guess we'll give her a red collar with her name tag on it in case she gets lost and someone finds her wandering around in the back alleys and stuff. And then it'll have Gino's phone number on it. And then say, hey, I found your cat. And he's like, oh, thanks. And then she could go back home. Yeah? So, let's see here. We'll go ahead and merge those things. Is it covered all around, I guess? Wow, it went all the way up into her hair and everything. All right, well, you know, that'll work. Maybe this. Might want to differentiate the Hawa. So maybe this, maybe that. I don't know. Something like that. Okay. See, we'll have her patty paws a bit wet as well. And then we'll go up the tail and then just kind of leave it like that, yeah. There we go. Yeah, you're doing great. Yeah. All right. No. That. Fuck. What are you? Oh, what are you doing, stupid? It's vitally important to be on the proper layer within Photoshop. Otherwise, well, It won't work. That's what. All right. There we go. There you are. They. Isn't that better? Yes. Yes, it is. All right. We'll just go ahead. Figure up all this. Yes. Yes. Maybe here. Uh-huh. I didn't put the cat ears in there. I suppose I could have. Yeah. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and just, do that. No. No. We'll do it like this. All right. Huh. It's going to be that way about it, is it? Well, okay. Okay, we'll do as much of this as possible. As possible. There. Just hoping it would get a little more than that, but. Okay. Yeah. All right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. Oh. Hands going numb. There we go. There you go. This. All right. Yeah. There we go. Oops. And that one little stray hair. The really hard part is I don't know what color the collar would be. I don't know. Perhaps green. Perhaps it's green. All right. There we go. Stop calling that dude G. Um, there we go. Let's get ready to meow meow. Hailing from New York City, it's Kiki Keanu Thompson. And in, the other corner, hailing also from New York, I believe, it's Mary Jane Murphy. Dan, 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 dan. Something like that. All right. All right. There we go. There we go. See? It's still kind of. Now, perhaps, just perhaps, like her tail has a bit of a white poof. You know? Okay. Again, perhaps the kitty cat ears should be there. I don't know. Could put the whiskers off to the side. Maybe this. Something that should have been done at the time of the jeering, but I didn't. And that's not going to work. Come on, go back. There we go. Okay. come on, stupid. Okay. Might just add a little something to the kitty catness of ladies. What are you doing? You got to see what you're doing, stupid. There you go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Damn. What the hell? Jeez. It really shouldn't be that difficult. It really shouldn't. And yet it is. It is. Oh, well. Anyway, there you go. Cat ears. Or... Very Jade. Okay, I think we'll tip the ears on this one. Say. Eh? Eh? Come on. Yeah, maybe. Whatevs. All right. Yeah, see? There. Look a little more kitty cat. And, there you go. Cats. It's, yeah, they're cats. All right, there you go. There's the power couple, the catfight girls, power couple in their room. What was this? Oh, that was the potential thumbnail. There's the X-Men girl who may or may not be in the Spider-Man movie. We don't know. And then this was a potential thumbnail for last night's show, but then I realized, oh, right, he doesn't keep them up. So, Karmic said he's a good motherfucking man. So there you go. There's Pat behind his desk. And as you can see, when the super tip sign is gone, his little feet hang there because he's actually very small. Yeah. So anyway, and there's, me sitting there being all Christmassy and stuff. That's pretty much all I did through the whole show. So anyway, there you have it. Oh boy, a X-Men girl, Dabbleverse power couple, and a kitty cat fight. You can't ask for more than that. I mean, you can, but I don't know. Probably not gonna happen. Good Lord, this went over an hour. Oh my God. And after all that, no super tips. So once again, I'm a miserable failure. So let's see. You have serious skills. Thank you, Tommy. Frankfurt. If I could draw, I would draw a comic book about Tass flying to Pat so she can drive him to court, and him being annoyed by her love for Fall Out Boy. Yeah, he probably would be annoyed by that. I don't know. Fall Out Boy. Well, anyway, Fall Out Boy, as I recall, was originally the sidekick to Radioactive Man, who was Bart Simpson's favorite superhero. Yeah. Yeah. You're not a miserable failure. All right, I'm not miserable all the time. That's true. Amazingly enough. So, you got a point there. You got a point. All right. Well, there we go. It's Christmas Eve. I hope everyone has a great Christmas. I got to go take care of business and then go collapse into unconsciousness. Ordinarily on a Wednesday, I would do the Doomcock show. But, I don't know that I'll be up in time for it. If I can, I'll hop on over there and say hi and stuff. But I don't even know. I guess the ongoing Warner Brothers thing is a topic of discussion. They've dumped some teasers for the MCU's, what do you call it? Avengers Doomsday. You know, Captain America's back, the real one, and all that. So they'll probably talk about stuff like that. I think, 1941 will be the movie and stuff like that. So anyway, tune in. But will I be there? Odds are probably not. It's unfortunate, but holy crap. What the hell is this? Jeez. Here, let me show you. So, I did an AI prompt for bedrooms to be the background for Matt and Scarlett. This is one of the bedrooms. They just threw some. I didn't ask for any people in it. I just wanted the room. And there's this woman merged with the bed. Holy crap. And she's got her arm, like she got a knife back there waiting to stand. Is she just in the bed or is she merged with? I don't know. And she's got this, all-knowing leer on her face looking out the window. I think she's getting ready to murder her husband, but, there's nothing else. She's under a blanket, so, but, whew. I don't know. Looks pretty weird to me. Anyway, Franklin says, take care, Doug. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Frank. Don Jr. says, good morning. Well, is it? No, well, yeah. Well, if you wake up, it is. Let's see. I gotta do my advertisement for, what do you call it? Oh, yeah, the Doug Nailsin comic books. Oh, you don't want to miss out on that. Oh, you don't. Where are you? There you are. Dun, 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 dun. My lethal weapon. Dun, 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 dun. My lethal weapon is my mind. See, it says indieplanet.com/Douglas hyphen Nelson. And it takes you to the Douglas Nelson page over at indieplanet.com. And oh my goodness, there's the comic books from yours truly. You get your Doodleverse comics, you get your etc. Woman, you get Night Night, based on the audio plays of the same name. that's regularly featured in my podcast, The Mr. Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com or wherever you get your podcast. There's Night Night number 2, number 2, and with the backup feature of Night Night in his early years. There's Night Night number 3, number 4 should be arriving soon. I got to finish it, of course. Another backup story of his early years. And then Sun King, and a backup story featuring Bubba Stargone. All of these, well, Sun King, Night Night, and Bubba Stargone are based on the audio plays from the Mr. Nailsin Show. But here, they're comic books. Oh, yeah. And you can order a print version. Yeah. Oh, look, he's got to go into action, so he changes, And, oh, no, he's coming to the jail, and this guy's about to get lynched, and he's got to stop him. So he zaps them. He's not pissing. It's his belt. See, that's Night Night, of course. He's fighting with the pink elephant. He's chasing him through town. Oh, no. Is he going to be able to stop him? Oh, no, the goons open the back door and open fire, but, well, he's got a plan. He'll smash his car into the back of their van. And what happens next? Well, you'll have to get your own copy to find out. Yeah. So anyway, there you go. There's, little preview pages of the different comics, and you can check those out and get your Nailsin comics. Well, I was going to say today. I mean, you can order them today, but will you get them today? No. And it's already too late to do that for Christmas. So, I don't know. You just do it anyway, And there's always next year. Someone's probably got a birthday. Just go over there and get your Night Night comic or something like that, Anyway, there we go. Goodbye, weird lady. I guess we'll end there on the image of our kitty cat girls. Yeah. That ought to work. All right, thanks to everybody watching, and have a Merry Christmas. And hopefully at some point we'll do it again. I don't know when I'll do my next live stream, but I don't know. Probably Friday, something like that. If not before, you never know. I'm like, gee, I'm so bored. I got to do something that feels like it's something of consequence. It never really is, but nevertheless, feel like it is. And then, I didn't do a Nailsin News this week, yeah. Maybe that'll be the next one. Got to find the stories, though, first. But that's likely. Yeah. All right, anyway, have a good rest of your day. And, of course, once again, Merry Christmas to you and yours.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my friend. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me, because this is the end. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my friend. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me, because this is the This is the end, beautiful friend.